Swag's quarterback has arrived. You feel better?
Since Mississippi State, baby.
Oh, yes, sir.
Las Vegas.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't like him at Mississippi State.
Yeah, he was a problem.
He did some things
He was a problem
that
for us
LSU
at
I had
Mississippi
issues
State.
with.
I understand why.
I'm going to be honest.
Dak Prescott has joined us. Congratulations on yet another Pro Bowl. And I'm just going to start, not with the serious, but I'm just interested in your processing of 10 years in this league. I was thinking about that flying out here, and it feels like it's flown by.
Yeah.
How do you process that with an idea of what's coming in the next few years?
Yeah, that my best is coming ahead. Think about when I came into this league, to be a Pro Bowler then as a rookie, to be back 10 years later, it's a blessing, and I don't take anything for granted. But you said it, the journey, it's been a lot. It's been some good years, some bad years, some changes within the organization, and I've grown through it all. Each year I feel like I'm a better player and I'm a better quarterback, and there's no reason I don't think the next year is going to fall right in line.
And Dak, I'm going to go a little differently than that. Yeah, I do think this was the best I'd ever seen you play, but we've seen you play high-level ball since you came into this league. I want to talk about your leadership. You guys had a ton of adversity in that locker room. How much pride did you take in being able to stand in front of those men and present yourself as someone who was there for them as a brother and teammate this entire season?
Yeah, I took a lot of pride in that. I mean, I think for me, the most important thing I could do is just be present every day, be the same guy each and every day, come in with the same attitude and be consistent. And that's who I've been since I've been a Cowboy. So through the midst of the adversity, everything that's happened, losing a brother and a teammate, for me, it was about just showing up and just showing them my presence is there. You can ask me real questions. We can get down to nitty-gritty, the adversity that I've been through in my life. And I believe we all go through everything in life to share our experience and help others through it. And through my own adversity, I was able to do that with the help of Solomon Thomas, great leadership from Coach Schottenheimer and the rest of the guys. That it took us all. But I was very proud of not only myself, but the rest of the guys and the organization as a whole of getting through it.
Yeah.
Dak, what do you think of this week, man? You've been a part of a Pro Bowls before in the past, many of them. What does this week mean to you?
As I said, to be back 10 years later, it's awesome. It's much different than the first time, playing a real game.
They're your first time.
Yeah, in Orlando. It's different, but it's good. Anytime, you get to hang out. Trent Williams, the guy that was here my first time, Christian McCaffrey.
Travis Frederick.
Nakua. Say again?
Travis Frederick.
Trav, yeah. So it's a blast. I'll try to enjoy this flag football the best I can. I'm not as fast as some of these other guys. So Terp's on my team. I saw him rushing last year, so I think I'll be okay.
There we go.
Man, it's been an amazing journey. I'm close. I'm down the road. Keep tabs. But I think about this year in particular, and RC already alluded to the adversity, but I want to talk about bringing George Pickens in. I talked to George Pickens when we were there for Monday night, and he said, Dak is one of the best things ever happened to me.
Yeah.
Tell me about the pride that you take in that. A new guy coming in, people have these ideas about who he is as a person, and for you to be able to instill that, and then for him to comment on that to us in private, how does that make you feel as a quarterback and as a person?
Yeah, it makes me feel good knowing that you're able to be there to help somebody coming in a tough spot in their career. As you said, a bunch of narratives about them that they don't necessarily believe is true. So as he came into Dallas, we gave him a clean slate. We're going to get to know George for who George is, and just the way that he's shown up, he's been a professional. His talent has made that chemistry for us, right? Speed and expedite to give him all the credit. But at the end of the day, he's a guy that loves football and loves his teammates. And I can get along with anybody like that. And so we're blessed to have George, and he's a hell of a teammate.
You know what? I remember, we're sitting there listening to Jerry when he tabbed Shotty as the new head coach, and he was like, I'm taking a chance.
Yeah.
Right? But then I watched Shotty work throughout this year, man, and the way that he led, the way that he coached, the way that this offense excelled, the way he showed he was the leader of men. How bright can your future be, man, with what you guys have in that locker room, but also a coach in Brian Schottenheimer, man, who I think is the right guy for the job?
Yeah, it's very bright. You said it starts with Shotty. Sure, Jerry took a chance on him, but he's a guy that's been in this league and coaching experience for 30 years. He grew up with a dad who's been very successful in this league, so he knows what it's supposed to look like, and he knows how it's supposed to go. And at the end of the day, he's been a very transparent, very genuine coach, player's coach. He's honest and will have those one-on-one conversations that he's easy to follow. And so through the ups and the downs, he's been very consistent. He's been the same, and he's a guy that anybody will follow, and we're blessed to have him.
I was really impressed with his humanity after you lost Marshawn. I thought that there was a humanity that was accessible, and it was admirable because, this is fun, but that was real, and you guys showed a lot there. We'll close not with the serious, but with the fun. Man, it's a Tuesday night. We're in a convention center. You guys are going to show out and do some things out there. We got some double moves. We got some trick plays. What do we got up our sleeve?
Yeah, we got a lot of trick plays. Maybe I'll line up a receiver. Who knows who's actually going to throw the ball once the ball snaps, but it'll be fun.
Hey, hold on. We ain't closing. I got to put this out here. Super Bowl next year in L.A.
Yeah,
right?
Put it in the air. Put it in the air.
So
we got newness around the organization.
Yeah.
We got players. We got cornerstones.
Here we
got a quarterback that's a Super Bowl caliber quarterback.
Manifest.
Dak, I need you here next year.
Say less.
All right.
Say,
All right.
not at this Pro Bowl.
I need you in L.A.
Not the
for
Tuesday
big
night
show.
game. Not the Tuesday game. The Sunday night game.
as long as he don't look like Jalen look trying to catch that football, we'll be good.
Dak Prescott, we appreciate your good health and continued
Thank you, fellas.
success.
Thank you.
My quarterback.
Appreciate you.